Hey, good morning, moms and dads. Pastor Jeff, and I'm with Pastor Matt, and we want to answer that question that everyone's been asking. What's going to happen to NC Camp, both for NC Kids and Frontline? And I want you to know that we really have spent the last 2 months talking with Forest Glen, and unfortunately, for the first month and a half, it was, we don't know, we're waiting to hear from Governor Abbott. Well, this past week, we finally got a hold of him, and there's a lot of factors that went into our decision. One, Forest Glen wasn't even sure if they could actually do camp as normal. So if we were to do camp, it would be nothing like we've done before because of the gatherings and having to clean everything. And then there was the possibilities of even having the volunteers. Some of our leaders were actually saying, once we go back to work, I can't take vacation. And the biggest one was, could we actually gather? And Forest Glen was saying, we don't have time to actually wait on Governor Abbott. So with that, we want to go ahead and tell you what our decision is.
We have decided to move camp from this year 2020 into next year 2021. And this is a decision that I never thought we were going to ever make. I can't remember the last time that I have not been either at a kids camp or a youth camp or some kind of camp. And so even just saying this is like a weird thing, but with everything that Pastor Jeff already said and even more stuff that we've been trying to figure out and what camp looks like, we have decided to go ahead and cancel camp for this year and move everything in our efforts for camp for next year. Forest Glen was gracious enough to go ahead and allow us that privilege of taking already what we had as far as campers, money, all that kind of stuff, and go ahead and moving it to next year. So there will be no camp this year. And as far as that, let me say this: if you are a student, especially if you're a senior in high school, I'm coming up with something that I can do for you seniors, since you will not be able to have your last kind of hoorah at camp, as well as next year you can come back and help me out as a rec staff and Pastor Jeff.
Absolutely.
And that's even way more fun than even being at camp. You don't even know the kind of fun that we'll have as a staff. But we are coming up with some alternative things that we can maybe do once we're allowed to all gather together and social distancing is kind of going down a little bit, and we're believing soon we'll think of other things on how to hopefully entertain and have fun during this summer and enjoy all being together. Plus, we got a new student center that is coming as well. But camp in itself will not happen this year, and that will be moved to next year. And we will get dates for that. And as soon as we have the dates, we will be sending that all to you, and you can be ready for camp next year.
And there's that last thing. If you've already paid for camp, guess what? You're good until next summer. All that we're just going to simply shift it from 2020 to 2021. So if you paid for camp, you are completely covered.
Yeah, we're even trying to come up, and Pastor Jeff and I will try and use our minds and come up with something fun for if you have already paid for camp. We want to have something for you, like an extra prize, just something, because you've already got all this excitement. You already know you're officially going, and so we will come up with something for you to have for next year, something special that Jeff and I will talk about, and so you can also look forward to that as well.
Hey, thanks so much, and don't forget, Wednesday nights, Frontline online, Sunday mornings, NC Kids online, and most importantly, don't forget 11:15 online for main service, and then we actually have 2 gatherings here at 9 o'clock and 11:15. You guys take care, and we'll see you very soon.